Hello, royal followers, and welcome back to our channel. Today's story is both a heartfelt revelation and a remarkable example of the royal family's dedication to meaningful causes. Recently, King Charles III, who just celebrated his 76th birthday, made a touching admission about his wife, Queen Camilla, during a prestigious event held at Buckingham Palace. This confession came during a glittering reception for the 100th anniversary of the film and TV charity, where Charles shared an emotional reaction to Camilla's groundbreaking documentary on domestic abuse. Today, we'll take you through the details of this event, Charles's reaction to Camilla's work, and how the King and Queen Consort are using their influence to shed light on social issues that often go unspoken. If you love staying up to date with royal news, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment with your thoughts at the end. Let's jump right in. This year, King Charles celebrated his 76th birthday on November 14th, marking a life dedicated to royal duty and social causes. But unlike past birthdays filled with personal gatherings or moments of leisure, this year's celebrations reflected the king's ongoing commitment to philanthropy. Charles chose to mark his birthday by hosting a star-studded event at Buckingham Palace, celebrating the centenary of the film and TV charity, an organization that has supported the UK's film, TV, and cinema industries for 100 years. It's not uncommon for members of the royal family to support the arts, but Charles's presence at this event showcased his admiration for those behind the scenes of film and television, a world that, much like the royal institution, requires dedication, resilience, and creativity. Guests at the event included actors, directors, producers, and creatives from across the industry, including actor Damian Lewis, who has recently captivated audiences in a new role as King Henry VIII. But this gathering was far more than a casual royal event. It turned into an opportunity for King Charles to share a personal, emotional moment that few were expecting. The emotional confession. King Charles moved by Queen Camilla's documentary on domestic abuse. As Charles mingled with the guests, he engaged in a conversation with Damian Lewis, who brought up Queen Camilla's recent ITV documentary on domestic abuse. This documentary represents a major step in Camilla's years-long commitment to supporting survivors of domestic violence, and is a project that aims to raise awareness, break the silence, and shine a light on resources available for those affected. The film is intimate, unflinching, and designed to show viewers the devastating effects of domestic abuse, as well as the strength of those who overcome it. Damian Lewis, who himself was visibly touched by the documentary, told Charles how deeply the film had affected him. "It's very moving, isn't it?" Charles responded, before sharing something few people knew about his reaction to the documentary. The king revealed that he had seen a preview of the film while in Scotland, and that he was moved to tears. In a rare public display of emotion, Charles went on to express just how proud he is of Camilla's work and her dedication to this issue. "I am really very proud," he said, reflecting a depth of admiration that added a new layer of relatability to his role as a husband and a monarch. This confession resonated with the guests at the event, as it gave a glimpse into the personal side of the king, a side that is supportive, loving, and empathetic. For many who attended, this moment was a reminder of the royal family's humanity and their ability to connect with issues that affect millions worldwide. Queen Camilla's work on domestic abuse awareness has been a cornerstone of her public engagements for years, but this documentary marks a profound commitment to a cause close to her heart. In recent years, Camilla has worked tirelessly to bring the subject of domestic abuse out of the shadows. She has met with survivors, collaborated with charities, and consistently spoken out about the importance of addressing this pervasive issue. This ITV documentary is a culmination of her advocacy, a film that brings her voice and the voices of survivors directly to the public. In the documentary, Camilla addresses not only the physical, but also the emotional and psychological impacts of abuse, aiming to destigmatize the topic and encourage more people to seek help. Her dedication to this work has resonated with audiences across the UK, as she champions a cause that affects millions of people, but is often hidden due to fear, shame, and stigma. Through this film, Camilla is calling on society to acknowledge the issue of domestic violence, understand its complexities, and take collective action to support those who suffer in silence. While the evening had many poignant moments, there was also room for lighthearted exchanges that brought smiles to the guests. Damian Lewis, currently starring as the infamous King Henry VIII in the play Wolf Hall, The Mirror and the Light, couldn't resist a playful comment with Charles. "At least you can claim not to be related to him," Lewis quipped, referencing Henry VIII's complicated and controversial legacy in English history. Charles responded with a warm laugh, showing his appreciation for Lewis's sense of humor. "You are fantastic in it," the king remarked, adding that he and Camilla had enjoyed watching Lewis's portrayal of the Tudor monarch. This friendly exchange highlighted a lighter, more personable side of Charles, an aspect that many royal followers find endearing and relatable. Even as king, Charles appreciates the arts and enjoys the creative storytelling that brings history to life on stage and screen. While Charles is frequently seen alongside Camilla at public events, he recently made a solo appearance at the premiere of Gladiator II. Following an illness, Camilla's doctors have recommended rest, which has led her to step back from certain engagements temporarily. The king's attendance at the premiere without his beloved wife reminds the public of the intense demands of their roles and the dedication required to fulfill their commitments, even when health challenges arise. Though she wasn't by his side, Charles's presence at the premiere was a testament to the royal family's enduring support for the arts, as well as their admiration for storytelling that explores the human spirit. Gladiator II, an anticipated sequel to the iconic 2000 film, promises to captivate audiences worldwide, and Charles's attendance underscored the importance of cultural contributions to society, a value the royal family holds dear. By opening up about his emotional reaction to Camilla's documentary, Charles demonstrated how the royal family is increasingly using their influence to address social issues that resonate with the public. Traditionally, the royal family has been known for their roles in charity work, but recent years have seen a shift toward greater transparency and personal involvement in causes that affect millions of lives. Charles and Camilla's advocacy for social issues reflects a modern approach to monarchy, one that emphasizes empathy, awareness, and a willingness to address difficult topics. This approach is seen not only in Camilla's work on domestic abuse, but also in Charles's commitment to environmental conservation, mental health, and other critical issues. By addressing these topics openly, the King and Queen Consort are showing the world that today's monarchy is not only aware of societal issues, but is also ready to take action and lead by example. As we reflect on King Charles's touching admission, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think that moments like this bring the monarchy closer to the people? And what are your views on Queen Camilla's work to raise awareness about domestic abuse? Share your thoughts in the comments. We're looking forward to reading what you have to say. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into the royal family's ongoing dedication to meaningful causes. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more royal news, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a story. Stay tuned as we continue to bring you the latest on the royal family's journey and their contributions to society.